Hey guys, welcome to day 2. Today we're going to build off of last session's brainstorms, and what we're going to do is a practice called sketchnoting. Now sketchnoting is exactly what it sounds like. You're sketching your notes. A lot of students use this when they are taking notes in class. In college, I've seen people do this. I've seen people do this at church when they're taking notes. They love to sketch note. And I'm sure lots of other people do it. Maybe filmmakers do it when they're trying to figure out a scene and stuff like that. The idea of sketchnoting is to get more visual with your notes. So using things like common icons in order to portray an idea that you're trying to write out. Like if you're in biology, maybe you'll draw a bunch of germs instead of writing about the specific types of germs. If you think about it, architects kind of use this idea. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of blueprints. But a blueprint for, say, your house shows where every room is with a bird's eye view looking down. It shows every room, your bathroom, your living room, your kitchen, and gives like the dimensions of each room. And that's how people plan out how they're gonna build a house. Or people also use it when they want to decorate a house so they know how much space they're working with. So we're gonna break up today's activities into 2 parts. The first part of the activity, you guys are gonna think about something that requires steps, a past event, something that's happening now. Maybe you want to do your life, anything that will require a couple of steps. And what I want you guys to do is sketch note that event, sketch note those steps, or whatever you decide to do. So if you wanted to do how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, sketch note each step for how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and see how it turns out. If you want to do your life, highlight some important events in your life that lead up to where you are now and who you are now. Try it out and see how it goes. Spend like 10 to 15 minutes just trying it out.
Second,
after you've done an example of sketchnoting, I then want you to pick one of the ideas from our brainstorming session last session and then expand on it. Think about how this would work as a video. Think about what clips you might want to take, or think about what questions you may want to ask the person you're doing your video on, or think about just different things that'll help you get a better idea of what your story will look like. If you want to expand on a couple ideas that you did from last session, go ahead, do it. Just make sure that when you guys are ready to submit, that you submit on Steamville, but also add them to your Google Drive or Box folder that we made last session. We want to keep track of all of this stuff because you never know, it might be useful for when you're actually ready to make your story. We also added some in the resource tab, some apps that you can use and some websites that you can use to sketchnote. So be sure to check those out. We also did how-to videos on how to use those and some good practices or good tools to use when using those. So check those out and just have fun.